filing was correct and the amendment was incorrect. And so they're different, yes.
So we understand, while this criminal investigation was ongoing, you just went and amended things and made them, but had incorrect amendments. Is that what you're testifying here today?
That's what the amendments to those financial statements had nothing to do with your criminal investigation.
You don't think that contrary statements have anything to do with a criminal investigation?
No, what I was telling you is that my motive in...
Sir, I'm not asking you about your motive. I'm asking you if statement 1 and statement 2 say 180-degree opposite things. They can't be both correct. We can agree on that, right?
That's correct.
And while this investigation was ongoing, you, on your own, filed these statements with the Ohio Supreme Court, and did you purport them to be true in 2014?
Yes.
Okay. And you were visited by a newspaper reporter, correct?
I was.
And you were trying to get out in front of this, weren't you?
No.
You weren't trying to get in front of this?
No.
And didn't you tell the newspaper reporter that these were just mistakes?
At the time that I spoke with Brad Dicken, I thought they were mistakes, yes.
Okay. So, and you've maintained for a long period of time that any omissions in your financial disclosure were just mistakes, correct?
Yes.
Okay. In fact, you told in your opening statement the jury that your omission in 2010 of Warren National Bank was merely a mistake. Is that correct?
I told them, yes, I told the jury that that was a mistake.
Okay. But it's now your testimony that it was in fact accurate. Is that correct?
That, yes, I had not reviewed the bank records at that time to determine what the facts were. My belief was that I should have listed it, and I told that to the jury.
So you hadn't reviewed the records by the time you did opening statement?
Not for 2011, no. I hadn't reviewed Whiteacre's records. And
sir, there's no question. You remember Mr. Dove, do you not?
I do.
And you and he quite memorably spoke about your 2012 financial disclosure statement. Is that correct? Do you remember that?
I heard his testimony, yes.
Okay. I mean, you were questioning him, weren't you?
I did, yes.
Okay. And do you remember during the questioning an exchange with him where he told you you were required to list Whiteacre North under your wife?
I recall that was his opinion, yes.
And you agreed that he is the head of the agency of the Ohio Supreme Court that oversees these forms, correct?
Yes.
Okay. And do you recall what he said to you about reading the directions?
Yes.
Okay. And isn't it true that you told the reporter, well, I just can't read directions. It's like my kids' Christmas presents, or words to that effect?
I didn't say that I couldn't read directions. I told him that I'm not careful with it.
Okay. And, sir, when you sign documents that advise you that if you're not careful, there's criminal penalties involved, do you think it would be prudent to accept those documents?
Oh, yes.
And isn't it true that here today, you're testifying that you didn't make any mistakes, but you previously told newspaper reporters, other people, that these are all just mistakes.
To think about it. To think about it. Could you ask me that question again?
Sure.
I told, certainly I told the newspaper reporter that I had made mistakes. Yes.
And you have told other people that any omissions or incorrect information in any of these documents are just mistakes, correct?
I did, yeah.